We're live.
We're
Wel-
on.
Welcome,
Hey,
everyone. This is the Writers Club
we're
with
back.
we're back with Hillary and Emily, and we are so happy you have joined us on this beautiful Sunday. We are cheersing to you and your beautiful health, and just we want everyone to be so relaxed and zen today because we have been talking about that. How we're putting all this pressure on ourselves to accomplish XYZ. And when you let it go, it tends to flow. So we're going to drop
hmm
into some
I
good
like that.
conversations. Do you like that? That's one of my songs
Yeah.
recently.
When
I
you
was
let it
like,
go, it tends to flow.
it's so true. It's so
No, for
knowing that
real.
way. Gosh, it's like the biggest life lesson. So I have written a book with Hillary called The Process. I just did a podcast about this, Hillary, this morning about, well, just a little win, Hill. I've had over 3 million downloads on my podcast.
Oh my God, that's so many
Isn't that
millions.
amazing? I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, wait, what?" And I've had it for a long time, but I just
That's a
was
huge win.
I thought so too. And I was like,
Yeah.
I really need to just be in this moment of, I've had a lot of conversations in a lot of different places and a lot of different
hmm
phases, but I am a writer. You are a writer. We are all writers. We're artists if we're not
Yeah.
actual writers. And so we started this writers club just in hopes that we inspired with writing prompts and accountability and helping
Yes.
keep the momentum because with all this energy, this Aries energy, if we don't channel it correctly, and it's not just Aries energy, but energy, it is going to become destructive. So we really have to focus on what we can control. And for me and for you, hopefully, it's all about how can I be the best creator that I can
hmm
be in creating obviously healthy meals or healthy food or workout or something that's benefiting you, your family, your community, or it's a piece of art and it's writing. So
Yeah.
welcome if you're joining us to the Writers Club, and we're going to give you a writing prompt. We're going to share our own writing, and we'd love if you stuck around, and even more so, we'd love if you shared what you wrote.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, talking about sharing what you wrote,
Yes.
we can jump into the study and the study app and the writers club that we have on there because I know that's something that I absolutely love to, like you said, accountability, be able to jump on there and see people, like, even if I'm not showing up every day, but to see
Mm-hmm.
other people showing up in the days that I'm not showing up and
Mm-hmm.
being able to go back and read their writing on the prompts and everything, it
Mm-hmm.
just fuels you to be like, okay, now let me contribute and let me do the writer's prompt today and everything like that and comment on their stuff and like their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I
so
just
yeah, I
put it.
just love
I
that
put it
part.
in the chat so people
Oh, I
can
see
go
it.
read.
I see it
Yeah.
popping up there. Yeah.
Yeah, go to
Perfect.
this, read writers clubs, join the writing prompt today we really like. So I'm going to read this one out loud. And the way that Hill and I have talked about writers club, so this is our fifth, sixth, I don't know, seventh writers club. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We took a little hiatus just because we were super busy with everything going on, but I
Well,
guess
you
we're
you
back.
came to, you came to visit me in Hawaii.
Exactly. I came to visit you. We plan on doing a live writers club, like me and you in the same room, and we were busy during that time. So, but yeah,
Well,
we're back
let's
here
be
now.
honest. What happened was these massive rains happened, and then I
We saved a
swam.
horse.
We saved a horse, literally,
Yeah, we were quite
in
busy. We
Hawaii.
flew to a different island. Like, we did a lot.
We did. The first story is that I swam in the water too soon with all this pesticide runoff. And I'm just bringing perspective to some of these things. Welcome, everyone, if you're joining live.
Yeah.
When we have big rains, it is important for us to understand that oh gosh, is it okay if I go on some tangents here?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing this beautiful heart meditation. You know, my blue bottles that I love. She hosts
Mhm.
these free meditations. And she was talking about how water holds information. Water has memory. That's like the
Right.
frozen. We've all seen Frozen, right? This like,
Right.
and in any form, rain, ice, it holds memory. And so it's really interesting when I was in Hawaii, huge floods, huge amount of information coming, and it was really detrimental. And
Yeah.
all of
The
that.
biggest flood in 20 years.
And it's like we have to ask, like, please bring this information. We want this information, but please bring it more gently. we
Mhm.
we can't be handling this monsoon, but we can handle if we're listening. It's like, okay, as long as the weather patterns know we're listening, it's not going to be as drastic. It was a really cool informational piece that water taught me. As it was coming down, it goes into the ocean. And unfortunately, Maui has a lot of pesticides and spray still on the island for big
Yeah.
agricultural infrastructure. And I swam in the ocean too soon and I got really sick. So we were going to do
Yeah.
Writers Club, but I got sick because of the
Yeah.
bomb.
I forgot we were battling illness and everything else during that time too.
So it's just
Like, not just
important.
the floods and the rains, but
Mhm.
the sickness that comes from it and everything, yeah.
Mhm. And that's what's I'm writing my next book. I was sharing about this. I've been writing it for 3 years now, and I'm like, I'm ready. I feel it,
Yeah,
and it is all that I talk about, which is understanding we are Earth. Earth is us. What's the reflection, and how do we show up in a world that is environmentally toxic? And really hold ourselves accountable for the collective that, where in my life am I not? If you really, Lord, just this is a rabbit hole, but we did save a horse.
we did save a horse.
That was amazing. Uh,
Amongst all that, we saved a horse.
which was really cool. We were at a special location for a future challenge retreat, potentially, and this horse was standing right in front of our bungalow, and he was in so much pain. He was foundered, which is when the bone is almost pushed through. So once that bone goes in through the hoof, they put the horse to sleep, and we felt it
Yeah,
was like divine timing. And some of you gave us donations for us to pay for the vet and the farrier in order to fix his feet. And it was really special and really
yeah,
cool.
and the farrier was just a guy from Missouri too. So we're like,
Yeah.
what are these 3 kids from Missouri doing all the way out here in Kauai saving this random horse that appeared on this property?
Yes. Yeah.
It was funny.
It was special. It's Operation
Mhm.
Safe Saver. So,
Yeah.
um, well, today our writing prompt, let's read it. So I put it in the
Okay.
chat. I'll put it in the text for people. I focused this month's writing prompts because you'll get a new one every day through this app is all nature inspired because
Oh,
I
nice. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So animal and nature. So the writing prompt is something in me is learning to migrate toward dot dot dot.
Yes. I
What a
can't wait to write that one.
me too.
It's
I
a
can't
good
wait
one.
either. And I love the little sub prompt, which is birds trust the pool in their chest. Do
Mhm.
you?
I mean, you're a hummingbird, you're obsessed with birds, so, like, this is perfect for you. Anytime I see a hawk fly by, I'm on the 8th floor of my building, so I see hawks and things quite, frequently, and I think of him every single time, so
Oh gosh, I'm equal parts hawk and hummingbird. That is for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, so yesterday you and I had a big breakthrough. I think I had a
Mhm,
breakthrough through what I'm building. I'm building a new business called Peel, like an orange peel.
mhm.
And we're also writers and we're working on writing and just being creative. And
Right.
you and I simultaneously had a big breakthrough. And I would love if you could share about it. And I'll share my breakthrough too, where
Yeah,
prefacing it where if we feel stuck or if we feel like we can't quite finish something and we're on a cycle where we're just always ready for the next one.
right.
These kind of like back and forth, and finding that middle way and what that looks like.
Mhm. And for me, I felt like and this is one of the things I'm gonna share in my should I read my prompt first?
Sure.
I think it's better because it kinda goes into I talk about it in there, and then I can talk about, like, what my breakthrough kinda was,
Okay.
because that's where I went with this prompt immediately. So, okay. So this was a prompt in the study app, under the Writers Club a couple of days ago. So the prompt is, "The wolf in me woke up when." Okay. So now I'll read what I wrote. The wolf in me woke up when I realized it was time to get going. Every day could be a new start, a new beginning to say, I'm this person I always believed myself to be. Last night, I finished the last chapter of a book I had been sitting on for a year and a half. It felt good to be like, I'm someone who reads before bed now, no matter how long that someone lasts. The peace felt in that moment of stillness recharged me. It might last a few days, weeks, or months, but the wolf in me knows to hunt at any time now once that hunger strikes.
What? The wolf has come up so much. Like, I just wrote about the wolf in my newsletter because it is instinctual. And when
Uh-huh.
we are not in fear, like basic needs not getting met, and we really embody the instinct that we have, it is powerful. That's what it all
Yeah.
is all about, is learning how to trust your instincts again.
Well, I mean, and this goes back to something that I'm already good at that I've kinda taught you about is that, like, when any kind of a moment strikes you, like,
Mhm.
if you don't jump on it right then and there, 5 you let 5 minutes pass, you're gonna talk yourself out of it. You're gonna come up with a reason why maybe it's not the right time to do it, or you'll wait till later, or give yourself, 30 more minutes, it makes more sense or whatever, and then it doesn't get done. So I've told you the only way, and this probably all started with laundry. I can't stand doing laundry. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it more than any other chore on earth. And I'll do laundry if it's midnight, if it's 8 AM, if it's lunchtime, no matter what, I'll do it when I feel that I can do it, because if I don't in that moment, I might not feel it for another 3 weeks. So you have to
Yes.
jump on these things, and it works with everything. It literally
Yeah.
works with jumping on it. So um,
That's
yeah, I
brilliant.
finished the
Brilliant.
last chapter of that, and it works, right? Because you
Mhm.
started doing it. It doesn't matter what it is. If you do it when you feel it, something that's on your checklist, you'll get it done as opposed to putting it off. Like, just get up and do it. And
When you which is so important when it comes to when creative ideas come through, because
mhm.
that's part of it too, is like not creating enough time and space for the poem to come through, the email to come
Yes,
through, the
you're really
creativity
good
to
at
come
that though.
through.
Like you've always been good at when it comes to the creativity aspect, you'll drop anything and start sketching or scribbling in your notebook.
Yeah.
Like you've always kept a notebook on you.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's how you've written your books
Mhm. Yeah.
is from all of your little green notebooks. So
Today, when I was going through my draft of this new book, though, there was a part that said reference reference notebook you took to Hawaii. And I was like, "Oh shit, which one did I take
that's
to Hawaii?
funny,
How can I know?"
hilarious.
So I gotta go dig through all these notebooks and try to find what I was like, "Which trip to Hawaii? I live here now. What do you mean?"
Exactly, yeah, that's so vague.
I
And I
know.
have one of your green notebooks. I don't know how much writing
Oh,
you have in it, but you did leave a green notebook here
all right, check it
last
out.
summer, essentially. Yeah, exactly. So it might be in that one
I
because you were
love
also
that.
coming in and out of Hawaii, I think, at that time too, so
Yeah. Well, beautiful writing to
thank you.
understand, because it is this, it's that we want to be that person, but if we just enjoy the fact that we're that person right then.
Already. We're not that person if we're just consistently doing it every single day. We're still
Mhm.
that person if we skip today doing it. If we didn't
Yes.
do it yesterday, if we don't do it tomorrow, we're still that person because you can always pick it up and be that person all over again. Like you can start at any time. You're never stopping. You may be pausing and focusing on other things, but you don't have to wait for any kind of perfect moment to
Mhm.
start something up again. Just pick it up and do it. And you're going
I
to feel amazing when you do.
I had this interesting thing that has come up so many times where I'm like, all of us, all we do is talk about what we have to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is so dumb. Like, we're spending our whole day in the what we have to do for the day,
Yeah.
and talking out loud what we have to do. And it is,
Mhm.
once you see that, it's like, does that really make sense?
Right.
Where I get it, because sometimes okay, tomorrow, because I'm flying out tonight to my
Mhm.
marine naturalist certification to go be with
Yeah. I'm
orcas.
so jealous. It's gonna be gorgeous up there.
Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm
That's
just
like
gonna
my
spend.
favorite part, little pocket of the world is up there.
Ugh, I can't wait. And I'm just going to spend some big energy with this orcas and learn about the Salish Sea and understanding more about the environmental impacts and how we can show up and all these things that I'm so excited about. So of course, yeah, I got things to do. I don't even have warm
Right.
clothes. I don't even have a jacket. I got to go to Ross today and get a jacket. I'm like,
Hilarious.
okay, I got to get warm clothes. I will say I'm getting this amazing company, Woolly, that has wool
Yes.
they're sending to my bed and breakfast to make sure I have layers, because I don't
Oh,
even
that's
have. I'm
amazing.
like, "Okay, let me just get this to the bed and breakfast. So I'll have warm pants and clothes. Thank you,
Okay,
Woolly."
good. Yay.
But there's still just this element of, "Okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this." And every time I catch myself, I'm like, "How many times do I need to go through what I gotta
The
go through?"
checklist of things. Yeah, exactly.
And it's the exact thing we always hear about, of like staying present,
Mhm.
and really kind of understanding stretching time is possible, right? Like
Right.
time is such this construct, and when you're really present and really in the moment, it allows your body to heal, to rest, to be
Mhm.
creative. You can't be creative in the future or in the past. So I
Right.
just really love that.
I
Well,
mean, stress is the most, like, detrimental thing you can do to your body, and
mhm,
so if you're constantly, like, running through this checklist of things
yeah.
instead of just, like, living your life and doing them as you feel, they're always going to be, like, weighing on you.
It's interesting because that's kind of the whole point. Brittany, who's gonna be at the retreats with us,
Mhm.
she did a really good post about burnout is the whole point. And
Yeah.
when we're burnt out and exhausted and fatigued and completely at our wits' end, we don't have ability to make decisions for ourselves. We're not in our power. We're not in
Yeah.
our authority, which is human design, learning our human design and how we make decisions and how we're
Mhm.
influenced, how we might be influenced by
Mhm.
other things and staying in that field. So that's
And that
true.
almost feels like us yesterday, you know? Like, we were kinda like, "Oh, the schedule is this and this and this," and we don't
Yeah.
trying to fit it in, and it was not working. And
Yeah.
then we got on here today, and we're like, "Ah, we're so much more calmer because this works for the moment," you know? Like, we were
Yeah.
trying to fit in this live yesterday, and we had
Mhm.
so much going on between the 2 of us and everything, and it was just like, we could have done it, but it was just not working, you know?
Mhm.
And then today we feel calm and amazing doing this. Like, we were
Yes.
stressing about it yesterday when we didn't need to. It didn't work for our schedule, you know?
Yeah. But then I did get the opportunity to share a big breakthrough with you, which I want to share with
Mhm.
everyone, which
Yes,
is
yes, yes.
okay, so I, you got, some of you know this, but I'm very into human design and gene keys and I work with it and have taught it in the past, but I always reference this. This is a really beautiful book to reference when it comes to taking, concepts like fear and opinions and um, resentment and dissonance and allowing ourselves to have more language around it. So if I'm just
Mm.
angry, I'm angry, but what could I learn about that's deeper than just anger? And Gene Keys is obviously a beautiful, it's kind of a coffee table book. You're going to have it
Yeah.
for the rest of your life. But what is cool, and I'll try to share this quickly because sometimes I can go in rabbit holes and I have no idea. If you don't know what I'm saying, then just tell me and I'll try to reel it in or share more about the behind the scenes. But we're about to go to Terravana, which is Northern
Mhm.
California, where we're hosting two events, the Challenge Retreat and the Soul Retreat.
Right.
And this is the season of ticks. And ticks
Mm.
are really, if you have had Lyme disease or if you know about Lyme disease, they invoke a lot of fear. And Brittany is on the property right now, and she said there's a lot of ticks. And I'm like, oh, we got to figure this out. So we got sponsored by a natural tick
Yeah.
repellent, which is awesome. But energetically, Gene Keys has written about how ticks are representative of a very specific gene key. So the animal tick is representative of what's called Gene Key 9. So I've been reading Gene Key 9 a lot, which is in my profile. It's my conscious Venus. So it's just an amazing way for me to see, like, okay, where is the fear coming from? Because I'm a human, I got fear, just like we all
Right.
do, right? Our basic needs are what's next, are I thought this was going this way and now it's going this way, and I have to release control, all the things that come from this. And I just love this line so much, which is actions made out of resentment or fear reinforce the frequency of of inertia of fear in the world and in the individual, whereas acts done in joy or service simply create more joy.
Mhm.
And when we're in the fear and in the decision making of fear, which is most of us, because we don't know, we just, oh, okay, I'll this or that. I'm in fear. I don't know
Right.
what happens if we zoom out. We're just walking in a circle. So we're
Yeah.
walking, and that's how many of us feel when we're walking in the circle. So it takes this amazing amount of determination to
Mhm.
pull yourself out of the pattern and to
Right.
recreate a groove, and just recognizing, is this decision in joy and in service? And can I get to the place in my own body that I can make decisions in joy and service, even if I have to fake
Right.
it to feel
Yeah.
it? And that's what happened
Yeah,
last
that
night
makes
at 30
complete
feet.
sense. Yeah.
Right, right. It's
Yeah.
determination. It's this warrior energy that very quickly can become bad, kind of mental fatigue.
Yeah,
And
it puts you in a spiral and a loop if you're, like if you're making decisions out of fear,
yes, yes.
you're never going to get out of that, you know?
And that's where most of us are. So,
It's like being, defensive at all
yes.
times, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
And allowing ourselves to just be accountable to that of like, "Ooh, I'm noticing I'm defensive," and like, "Ooh, I'm
Yeah,
really reactive. So
right.
please forgive me," and like, "Okay, my bad." And now I'm gonna
Yeah.
just try to work it back. But I also love this because this happened yesterday where I've been working on this project Peel. So this is just some
Mhm.
behind the scenes of me as an entrepreneur
Right.
for at this point 5 years. And for me, someone who can get shit done really quickly, like 5 years is ridiculous. If you would have told
Yeah.
me this thing would have taken 5 years and it still wouldn't really be a fully developed thing, I would have been like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not jumping into that because I want things now and done.
No, yes, you get them
And
done immediately.
and so this initiation, that's what I really feel is happening is there is an initiation that comes with when you find your purpose. And that's what
Mhm.
creative expression is. We initiate ourselves by putting ourselves out there, sharing our
Mhm.
writing, saying our writing out loud. All the
Mhm.
fear that is it good enough? Are people listening? I don't know. All of that brings up what might already be inside of not feeling worthy, not feeling good
Right.
enough. And I noticed yesterday, I woke up and I was like, "Oh, I wanna go to the farmer's market so bad." And part
Yes,
of
you can do
part of
that.
me was like, "Miss Peel isn't fully ready, there's adjustments, there's
Right. You
changing."
can always talk yourself out of something if you give yourself a
Yes.
little bit of time.
Yes, and I just said, "No, just go, just go, just go, pull yourself out, be in joy and service," and I went,
Mhm.
and the amount of doors that opened, Hillary, it was just this huge breakthrough where people,
Yeah.
"Wait, that's what you built this? Wait, you're doing this? This is so needed. Oh my
It's like
gosh."
something that needed to be shared and still needs to be shared, and you're like,
Yes.
"Why haven't I been doing this all along?" And it's like
Yes. It
yeah.
was so special to have that full circle moment of
Mhm.
understanding the feeling of paralysis and loving
Mhm.
myself through that feeling of paralysis and
Right.
not shaming or guilting myself, but then allowing, okay, I know I want a different life.
Yeah.
I know I want something different than I currently have. My reality doesn't represent what I desire. So I have to
Right.
become someone different.
Yeah, but you also did that yesterday without having a plan of what today was going to look like to keep that up or anything, you know? You just acted in the moment on
Yes.
something that was going to be good for you,
Yes.
and whatever came next would come next. Like, you were living
Yes.
in the moment, you didn't have to have a plan for what came after it,
Yes. And
and
it
you can
to
keep doing that. You can wake up and do that every day, like, that's or not every day or every week or every month, you know?
mhm.
You can keep waking up and showing up for yourself like that.
And I feel this is it's wolf instinct energy.
Exactly,
It's
yeah, exactly.
wolf and I am starting a 2-month
Oh.
mentorship
I was
container.
like, should we read Wolf?" I was like, "Where's
Yeah.
my,
Yeah,
our
that's
spirit animal?" When Wolf comes up, it did come up. I don't know
it
what
did come up. I have it, I can do it. This
oh,
is
okay,
this is
gotcha.
super sweet. But I am starting a 2-month mentorship on the new moon in Aries,
Mhm.
that's
I
Thursday.
did see that.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's exciting.
so because I want people to recognize these things behind the scenes of one, when you're an entrepreneur and when you're building something,
Mhm,
how do you make these decisions? What are the ways that you lean into the practices? Not just here are the practices, but here it is in real time and just
mhm.
embodied. I am so excited about it. So that
Mhm,
starts
that's exciting.
new moon in Aries on Thursday. If you guys want a 2-month mentorship training with me, it's something I haven't done before, but it's definitely something I need to do because I'm
Mhm.
so deep in building shit and
When
writing
I
shit.
read what it was, it made complete sense. Like,
It's
I was
gonna
like,
be
"Oh, yeah,
amazing.
this is something I'm surprised Emily hasn't done before," but I feel like a
Me
lot of
too.
people want from her, you know?
And I'm so ready to do it. I think sometimes, it's like when you're so in the process of building stuff, like the challenge retreat or
Mhm.
Peel, or writing a book, it is easy to kind of isolate. And I've been in that space with the van and sometimes self-protection, right? Because I don't
Yeah.
know,
I mean, that's
but
what isolating is
Mhm.
self-protection.
Yeah.
I live alone, I work from home, job's 3,000 miles away, for the
Mm.
past 6 years anyways, up until now. So I know what it's like to, like, easily isolate and be like, "Oh, shit, I gotta talk to a person today,"
Yeah.
Like, I gotta I
Yeah.
gotta get out of the house today.
I know, I know. Okay, when a wolf shows up, so this is our spirit animal deck.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect.
we gotta share the story one day about this book.
Yeah,
I
we will.
love this book. If a wolf shows up, characteristics and behaviors that no longer serve your spiritual purpose are being culled from your consciousness.
Mm.
Make cooperation a priority over competition. Valuable insights, ideas, and new teachings are coming your way, so pay close attention. It's important to maintain your self esteem and integrity and deeply trust your inner knowing, even when you feel misunderstood or misaligned.
No, I know knowing.
You're being spiritually and physically protected at all times. Ah,
Perfect.
so the group that is joining for this mentorship, it's definitely a wolf pack. This is like
Mm.
we're the wolf
Perfect.
pack.
Yeah. That kinda is what it is, though.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Enter the field. That's what it is. And it's just such a way for us to really drop into how to be a creative in this world,
Yeah.
holding that integrity, staying protected, keeping um, your values and centers true to self when they can so easily. I talked about this in a live with Allison and Brittany of there's times where you can't share your ideas too soon.
Yeah, of course.
I love
Yeah.
these things that I say, and you're like, "Yeah, my beautiful wise Odette."
Not the Odette. Hilarious.
You are
That
the
question game
oracle.
was so fun
Oh,
and
yeah.
hilarious.
Okay, yeah, this is a good question game for you guys' next group gathering that I made up. I was really proud of it.
Yeah.
You basically, if you have a group of people, you ask a question, you pick one person to ask the question to.
Yeah.
If they wanna repeat that question, they can, but they have a penalty, or they can
Yes.
create a new question and send it to the next person. They can ask anybody. It was so fun. We had such
It
a
was
great
a
time
lot of
doing that.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
But
favorite
I think it
was
was fun because everybody was coming up with really good questions. Like, I've thought
Mhm.
about that game several times since then, like, when I'm with people, like, "Oh, maybe we can play this game," and I'm like, "I don't know if I could come up with, like, a good enough question to feel like the game was as, like, impactful as it was when we were with that group playing," you know? Like, you had good questions, everybody had good questions at that time, but it's
um,
definitely fun to give it a try.
Miko's question I'll share with everyone because this was hard and good, and
Mhm.
he's such wolf energy, which
Yeah.
is, what is something that you believe to be true that the majority of the population or world does not?
Yes, I remember my answer.
What did
We
you
don't have to talk
say?
about that here.
Okay, okay.
We don't
Oh,
have to
yeah, I
talk about
remember
my
that. Yeah,
answer here
I
to that.
remember that.
But yeah, it's so because it can go anywhere. Like,
Mhm.
depending on who's in the game, like, people could say
Totally,
anything,
totally.
and that was
Okay,
hilarious.
I'm gonna read some of my writing. I haven't even read
Okay.
some of my writing. I think I'm gonna read my book, my new book.
Yeah. Read a
Okay.
passage from the book, of course. Let's
Oh,
hear
I
it.
don't even know which part.
We're getting an
Mhm,
exclusive look into
we
the
are.
process 2, or what are we calling it?
It's called Home.
Home. Okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
bright red so that when the book, the process, and home are together, it's gonna look like Christmas.
Oh, I love that. And your birthday is so close to Christmas. That's
Mhm.
nice. Okay.
Okay, so I have
It's
a
our exclusive look
long
into home.
yeah, and I have a long part, but it's
Okay.
okay if I shorten it, or what should I
Whatever you wanna read, read it to us. We're here.
okay,
We're just hanging out.
we're just hanging out. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
read. This is the very intro. So
Okay.
my hair is still curly from the body of water I jumped in. The opening mouth of the Missouri River, a combination of three rivers forming into one, this body of water is taking a journey from exactly where I just plunged to up, 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 over, 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 down, 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 to be spit out 2,300 miles away in New Orleans. Get a raft today, and in 90 days you'll be in Louisiana, says a fisherman with kind eyes and a gray beard, who, when I asked what he was fishing for, his response was, fish. Boats, I think, but I keep to myself. Maybe this is next after the van?
Hey.
Can you even believe it? I can't even believe it. That's exactly what
Hilarious.
it was. The
I'm just picturing you now just, like, living on a boat for a year.
the amount of times I have heard my current way of living being represented by some SNL parody of Down by the River through my
Mhm.
travels almost outnumbers the amount of bald eagles I have seen. But those eagles are showing up more and more, and I like to remind myself by the way of our reticulating activating system that we indeed choose what we count, and even more importantly, what we focus on, therefore becomes what we see. If there is a creative angle yet to be explored with my writing, a challenge that I'm willing to accept with this non sequel, it is an angle that feels watery. You can catch water, which hopefully we will all begin to do more of, but you can never permanently shape it. You can freeze water, but you can never control it for long. You can boil it, but it never truly disappears. In a world of survivors, we might think about the water we need to survive. The water we drink, the water that grows all of our plants that we eat, the water that allows for so much green, the water that covers over 70% of Mother Earth, the water that holds 50% of our oxygen. Without this water, we die. How I lived in a van felt simple: follow the water, find a spring to fill my water jugs, find places to sleep by water, jump into body of water, drive, repeat. And oh, the places water took me. This book is a slippery creation. I tried to catch it once and I failed. So now, like a waterfall, I just let it be exactly what it is. It will demand my patience, my heart, my curiosity, but mostly an opening of myself to once again let that which is not of me come through. For that is all we are: a channel, a light, a bridge. And if we are lucky enough to capture the genius, we must behold it, never claim it, and then share it far and wide.
Emily, that was a beautiful intro.
Oh, I kind
I'm
of cry.
shocked. I'm shocked.
Do you love it? It's totally new type of writing.
It's so new. It's so different than anything I've heard you write before.
Wow,
I'm shocked.
okay.
It was
Oh,
beautiful.
you're gonna make me cry.
Like, there's so much prose in this that I was not expecting.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was like, I need to become someone different to write this book.
You did. You
Oh,
succeeded. It sounds
wow.
ready. No
You're gonna
notes.
cry.
And if as an architect, if I'm good at anything, it's critiquing other people's work. No notes. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. So it's happening. So we have this writers club. Oh, Desiree, thank you, babe. I wrote the writers club for you guys to view it. You have to be, you have to give us sign in to engage, but please do these writers prompts and
Yeah, take a look at it.
take a look at it. And what a beautiful reminder that this book I've been sitting on, since riding in the van with Griff and I,
Mhm.
and now it's like, is it too late? No, it's not too late. It's exactly on time. So finish your fucking book, Emily. Let's go.
It's always on time.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay.
That
Anything
was
else
such
you
a
want to share?
beautiful way no, that was a beautiful way to end this chat. Like, I just wanna
Oh,
keep thinking about that.
that's a great sign. I can't wait to go finish writing this book then.
I'm shocked. If the rest of the book sounds anything like that, you're done. You're
Oh,
done
I'm
with the
so
book.
sad. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, this is gonna be
No,
fun.
it
So
was
I
great.
follow the bodies of water that I visited. So
Yeah.
all across the country
Yeah,
and in
I
Canada
remember.
and in Mexico. And
Mhm.
it's just gonna I just am so excited to share these stories because there was even a point where I thought I lost Griff.
I know,
Remember?
that is shocking. You crossed the border without him.
Oh, I still and then how I have to forgive myself and all the lessons of forgiveness that
No,
come
of
from
course.
that.
Yeah.
My little Griff. Well,
He's so cute.
if you guys are so keen, there's a couple ways to engage. Number one, just comment and share. If you do the writing prompt, we'll make it large so that you can see it, the writing prompt for today or the writing prompt soon. But the one today is: something in me is learning to migrate toward dot dot dot. So we would love to hear what you have to say about that, and just let it happen. Just pour your heart into it, because
Mhm.
there is this yearning.
Yeah,
Um,
and give yourself a time limit if you feel like you're going to be stuck, put a 2-minute timer on and just tell yourself, write everything that comes out for 2 minutes and see where that takes you, you know? It's
Totally.
the easiest way to do it is to give yourself a time limit so you can't get stuck.
And if you feel worried about your handwriting, you type. And if you feel like you are okay with just going, just draw.
Mhm.
It's up to you. And we also have retreats. So if you are able to come to these amazing retreats,
Yeah.
please take a look at the link in my bio. But I think more importantly, I am just so excited about this New Moon Aries 2 month mentorship that I'm doing.
Yes.
So come into the field. I'll link it. I would love to have you guys join in on this because we need to create these safe places of co creation. And this is a way for me
Mhm.
to really get behind the scenes on the things I'm building from the vibrational healing and what I'm learning to the marine naturalist program that I'm going to go learn
Yeah.
about all these orcas. Like, did you know that salmon die after they spawn?
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
know, I
know
watch
that.
a lot of, National Geographic, like, they swim upstream. Well, because there 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 are a lot of them. They look like zombies when they do die in the water, after they've spawned, yeah.
Wow.
They're like zombie
Wow.
fish afterwards.
It's just this self-sacrifice, like the octopus. Like, here's all these
Mhm.
babies, now eat me. And it's just
Yeah,
such this love and recognition of death that for humans is like, we don't want to die. It's like, it's just this is life. So it was
yeah.
just really, oh, I'm learning so much and I can't wait to see the orcas and then you're going to be a part of the process of hosting the challenge retreats and the soul retreats and
Yay.
those events and the process of writing my book and all this energy that I have. I'm supposed to share it. So please enter the
Mhm.
field. It's a really affordable way to get behind the scenes with me and get an intimate look on what I'm building, how I'm building, and how you can take these practices and how I can help light that fire for you. So I'm really grateful for this.
Yes. Everybody needs to remember they can start at any moment, at any time.
Yes.
Just decide to do something and do it. It
Yes.
doesn't matter if it makes sense in that moment, or if it makes sense, it'll obviously make sense in the moment because you have the time to do it. So just do it. You know, it doesn't have to make sense for the next day or the day after or the day after. We're not stressing about what that looks like. Just do it.
So good. Thank you. Beautiful,
Yay.
beautiful Hillary. I love you so much. Thank you everyone for joining. And
I love you. Thanks everyone for listening.
yeah, we can't wait to see you all at our next Writers Club, which will be probably we might do one more, but then we're gonna do our Challenge Retreat Writers Club
Exactly, yeah, we'll do
Wednesday
one
night.
next week for sure, and then we're kind of off to Casadera, Terravana. You know, maybe we can, I was gonna say, maybe we can find the time to squeeze one in on the property, so we'll
Let's do
see.
it. Yeah, I love it.
Yay.
I love you so
Alright.
much. See you all
Bye,
soon.
everyone. Bye.
Aloha.